Hey y'all, welcome to Veggie Farm. If you've never been here before, I'm Stacy. I'm in Zone 8A, North Texas, and I garden in my backyard. I have some raised beds and containers, and I just started a new in-ground bed that I'm excited to show you all. So it's been a long, hot summer, and some things are doing okay and others aren't. So I just want to show you how things are looking right now. This is my loquat tree given to me by a family member, tucked over here in the shade because the leaves were burning. And this is just a little flower bed that I put together with some zinnias from the nursery, but I wanted to have an area where I could plant a lot more flowers next year. This is my green stalk tower with some peppers in it. And this is the new in-ground bed that I put together. Once we removed our shed, this is what it was looking like, and we added some fresh topsoil. And then we created some rows with garden soil and amended that with black cow and some other compost and just direct seeded it. So all of this stuff in here was started from seed and it's doing pretty well. That's a patty pan squash down front, and this is a cushaw squash. This cushaw squash started quickly outgrowing this trellis and was rubbing against the wire frame, so I'm going to have to find a better solution if I grow that again. So right over here I have an herb drying rack. I have some Swiss chard, some other starts that I was trying. I also threw some melon seeds in there just to see what would happen. And this is my larger longevity spinach plant. And then tucked in here I have a mulberry tree cutting. Thanks to Belle's Backyard Garden, I have fresh green leaves on it, so I hope to be able to keep that one alive. So right over here I have some mums and some violas in the front planters, and then behind that those are the elderberry bushes. And then right over here is my herb bed, and the one that has all the flowers is a blue sage. And then that's the mullein plant over to the left. Back here I have the okra and some Mexican sunflowers. I have a couple different varieties of okra. There's Louisiana long pod, Clemson spineless, and also over here I have motherland okra. And this one has some giant leaves on it. So it's pretty big, the stalk is big, but I have not gotten any okra from that yet. And the others are giving me okra daily, so I'm not sure about that motherland okra. Just another pot of zinnias and some coleus back here in the corner. And here's my strawberry tower, and I have a few flowers tucked in there as well. This front pot has some more zinnias that are looking kind of dry and crispy, about time for them to come out. And this is the Thai lavender frog egg eggplant, and I think I'd mentioned in my previous video that I won't be growing this again. They're just too small to really be able to do anything with in a meal. And this is a black beauty eggplant. Since the heat has broken, my peppers are starting to grow in also, and I'm going to harvest as many of those as I can before I just pull these plants out, because I need this space for my fall planting. So I have some daisies in that pot down in the front, and then mainly lemon balm in that other pot. And here's my moringa tree. And I'm going to be harvesting the leaves off of that soon because it won't survive our winter, so it'll be time for me to take it down. And here are some habanada peppers. So they are some heatless habanero peppers. And then some other different peppers growing in as well. I actually hate that I have to take these plants out, but I have starts waiting. I wish I had more room to let them grow, but they have to come out. Right around here, I have a few more flowers in a hanging basket, and I have some basil back here and my elephant ears and cannas. And then right over here is my Jamaican sorrel hibiscus. And so I'm starting to get some roselles on that. And I'll be harvesting from there soon as well. It's gotten way larger than I expected. So I would say my experiment this year worked. I did a video on how I planted it. So if you haven't seen that, I'll put a link up so you can go check that video out and how I was able to let it get that large. And here's some more squash in there. And that's about to come out. It's looking like it's not doing too well. And this is my Miwa kumquat. So I have a few fruits on it, but I'm not really satisfied with how that tree is doing. So I'm going to do some research on how to get that tree a little healthier. And here's my fig tree, and the leaves are starting to drop off of that. And right in here, I have some starts that I bought, covered with some netting, trying to keep them safe till they get planted. And those are some red mustard green starts. And these pots over in the corner, I have them cleared out, ready for starts as well. And these are the purple hull peas that I planted in this bed to try to help amend the soil and add some nitrogen back to it. And these peas are doing well. I'm going to harvest all of them and clear this bed out. Have some mint in that pot right there. So I have a second round of tomatoes that I started back here for the fall, but I'm not really satisfied with the production on these plants. So I will be removing them when I take out the beans so that I can just make room for more fall plants. And right over here is the Sugar Rush peach pepper. And that one is starting to grow in pretty good. Quite a few peppers on this plant. So right over here, a couple of more mint plants in these pots. And then backside just shows all the rest of the purple hull peas in there. And then right over here is my pineapple sage plant that I think I put in the wrong location. I've had to cut it back quite a few times so we could get in and out of the gate. Here's a couple flowers over here and some rosemary. And then this is a Meyer lemon that is just hanging on but not really thriving, so I'm gonna have to work on that one as well. And then this is a look at the first round of my fall seedlings that I've started hardening off, and they are ready to be planted. And over here in this bed, I have my second year mullein, and I never got the center stalk on that produces the seeds, so I'm not quite sure why, but it may be because it's in too small of an area. And this tall herb is lion's ear, and this is some Cuban oregano and some bee balm next to it. And then that other larger herb to the left is some motherwort. So I wanted to show you all around the garden at the end of summer before I got all my fall plants in place. I'm sad to see some things go, but I'm excited to start the fall planting. So hit the notification bell and you'll be notified when I upload that video showing all my fall seedlings. You can also find me on Instagram at Veggie Farm. So thanks for watching. Happy growing!